Hey everybody, so I did not expect to be having a video coming out this soon, but we've got some really big news to share with you. We've got some really big things to talk about. If you haven't already, seen the title of this video, our adoption day is scheduled. Woo! So come along, let's talk about this. So like I said, we are so excited about this. Oh my gosh, this has been such a long time coming. We are finally adopting our beautiful, intelligent, spunky, fiery, and feisty, amazing, and just incredibly caring teen daughter. And we are adopting her on Wednesday, July 29th. So there are a lot of very special things that my husband and I are planning, and all of them are a surprise because she does watch this channel. So I really do want her to be surprised. However, I have been over time putting together a lot of videos and trying to organize it and save it. A lot of it's not very professionally done, but it's just to kind of hopefully show you guys some memories that we've had over the last several months. But I'm gonna do everything in my absolute power to provide some videoing of the special day, and also of a couple of other surprises that we are going to be gifting our daughter. And I'd really like to capture those moments of her reaction and just kind of, bring all of you guys along for the journey, because so many of you have been reaching out to me, which I really greatly appreciate. I love the emails. I love whatever comments have been left. I love being able to answer questions about what has it been like to adopt a teenager, and what are some of the highs and lows of that. And I know that I probably didn't get into all of that in the last video. I tried to talk a little bit about what or at least I tried to address kind of what we receive a lot as far as comments and assumptions and opinions that are formed, about couples who adopt a teenager from foster care. But, in this video, this is just hopefully a short and sweet. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. But this is to try to keep it short and sweet, where we're announcing our adoption day. I do get questions all the time. Will you show your daughter's face? I would like to, and I'm going to talk to her about that and let her just kind of provide her thoughts and her feelings about that. This was a channel that I started to try to bring forth awareness about foster care and adoption, and also to try to video log our journey. Because there have been times where I have, when I feel discouraged, when I feel, or when I did used to feel discouraged, and I didn't know what our journey was going to do, how it was going to turn out. It has actually been kind of nice to go back in time and watch some of my older videos and how all of that started. So I will definitely be talking to her and asking her if that is something she's comfortable with, and just kind of, assure her that obviously I would show the best angles of her, because I know she gets, being a typical teen, she gets self-conscious about that. I'll even show her some of the videos that I have put together that I would like to reveal to you guys. But I want to make sure that I honor her, and I honor her life, and I honor her own personal identity. So I want to make sure that she feels comfortable and she feels positive about being revealed and being seen. So yeah, I guess the short and simple answer is I don't know. I hope so. I would love to. But ultimately it's not up to me, because again, I really do want to honor my child, and I want to honor her life. And because she is, old enough to really not just have an opinion, but be able to form an opinion and to be able to, demand her opinion to be honored and respected. That is something that we are trying to encourage with her. So yes, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't try to honor that with her. So I do want you guys to stay tuned. There is still so much to reveal, because we are about to venture into the school year for 2020 to 2021. We do live just a little outside of Houston, so we are considered a hot spot in the United States for COVID-19. So we have quite a bit of challenges to navigate through as a family and as a community. So please stay tuned, because I think all of us are going to be trying to figure out over the next few weeks, how are we going to make what we hope and what we feel is the best decision for our children's education, for how we're going to provide education to our children for the upcoming school year. And, I know that there are a lot of families out there struggling with losing jobs, the fear of losing their home. So, I would definitely love for all of our followers to continue following us, because we have had some people that we are close to and that we also just know as acquaintances who have tested positive, or who have been exposed to people who have tested positive. We've been very careful and cautious, and we've been really social distancing very well. So obviously, or not obviously, but thankfully, thankfully, we were not exposed to any of those who did test positive. But I think it's a very scary time for a lot of people, and I think it has definitely caused a lot of people to step back and try to expedite the hindsight 2020. So, even if my daughter chooses not to be revealed or not to be more public on our family YouTube channel, then at least there will be lots of other teaching opportunities and a lot of different things that I can show without her face being revealed, if that is her choice, where you are able to kind of come in and see us as a family, but that there is that sense of privacy for both my husband and my child, because again, at the end of the day, even though YouTube is a very public platform to share and to provide information and resources, at the end of the day, my family has every right and deserves every right to claim ownership and control over their own identity. All right, so I just wanted to put all of that out there, but the most important thing that I really wanted to come out here and say is that our adoption is 2 weeks away. I am over the moon. I'm over the moon, enjoyed and excited. Can't talk right now. See, that's how happy I am. I am over the moon. I'm so happy. I'm just so glad that we are at this point. We are at this stage. I had almost lost all hope, truly. So, because I've even told our daughter this, we have had so many no's. We have said so many no's. That I was getting to the point where I just didn't think this was going to happen. I really didn't. And no, none of this turned out the way that I thought. I don't think and I've learned in life, I don't think anything turns out the way we want it to in life. I think we somehow think things are supposed to be a certain way. But there's that trick of the word, supposed to be. And sometimes things are meant to be, and it never is what we thought it was supposed to be. And so I guess if I were to try to encourage you who are trying to license as a foster parent, or you are trying to license as an adoptive parent, or you are trying to consider being a foster or adoptive parent, and if you are the several people who email me all the time, I will tell you this: embrace the meant to be, because supposed to be, it doesn't usually happen And if it does happen, it's not as exciting, and you don't learn as much unless you go through the meant to be. And I firmly believe that our daughter, who we are going to legally be her parents for the rest of her life, I know in my heart she was always meant to be. So all I can say is embrace the meant to be, because life is not a supposed to be. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming along. I will see you next time.